All right, so we took 10 different flights across different states and across the ocean.
5 different hotels. Amazing hotels.
Every means and modes of transportation possible.
This is the best vacation we've had with family and friends so far.
Join us as we break this down into 2 videos, one of the most amazing trips of our lifetime, because this is the
Low Points in Thailand.
So, all right, so for our first leg of the journey, we went from Atlanta to New York. We had to book this flight this way, just with the tickets that we got, because it was a cheaper flight from New York to Bangkok. But we went from Atlanta to New York. And how long did we stay in New York?
Well, actually, no, we booked this flight because we were supposed to be in Tokyo for an overnight stay.
That is right.
But that didn't happen.
It didn't happen at all. So when we got to New York, we actually stayed there for how long?
We were in New York for about 4 hours. Then from New York, we took an Uber over to the airport like early in the morning. It was like 4 in the morning.
I think we let the Uber picked us up at 3 a.m. and we had to get to the airport by 3:30 or 4
o'clock. Yeah, so we had to get to the airport about 4 a.m. in the morning, and we were all exhausted, and it was just a nightmare after that, because be careful with who you book with. We kind of had like a bad experience with Cheapo, so just be careful of that.
Yeah, Cheapo Air is not on the radar right now.
No, not at all.
No.
So when we got to the airport, luckily all of our luggage and everything was fine. We weren't overweight with that. And we got to the airport and everything was just like an exciting experience from there.
Yes,
we ended up eating breakfast in the airport. We took some more money out just so that we could have enough money with us for the first part of our trip.
So the video that you guys have seen now that we're going to play, this is actually picking up from when we actually arrived in Tokyo. So it's going to pick right up from there. But what you're going to miss right now is us getting from New York to Chicago and all of the things that happen here. But I think this will make a little bit more sense to just pick up when the action started. So go ahead and take a look. Hey Carter, where are we, buddy? Japan. I just gotta tie my shoes. Whoa. It's matcha, chestnut, strawberry, peach. No, that's way too much. So we made it to Tokyo, and now we are walking to our gate.
Tired.
Very tired. It is approximately 1:29 in the morning Atlanta time, and it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon Tokyo time. We've
had no breakfast.
Well, we technically did have breakfast. We had dinner. We ate a lot.
We ate a lot.
That's
so much food.
And it gives us a lot of food. Carter really loves the fish.
Picky eater, loved everything.
Yes, and there was so many snacks, and more snacks,
And they were just so
and more snacks, and more snacks. Well, I'm just moving to the side.
Thank you.
No problem.
And everybody was super sweet and just really
Very
helpful.
accommodating.
Yes.
Chase needs a new mask because his mask is gross.
Got fish on his hoodie, so.
And he has whatever that is inside there.
And in the airplane.
But now we are in the Holland Tunnel. As you can see, it goes straight back there. It feels like it's 300 meters of it. So now we are going to find our gate, check the plane out, and hopefully there's something to eat on that side.
You hungry?
But we are tired.
Yeah.
So tired.
You just ate dinner.
And now, wait, the next flight is 6 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours. Now we're flying out of Tokyo, across China, and then down into Thailand.
So this is where we're in the airport right now. You can see there's Louis Vuitton. There's just so many different stores and shops that you can experience. So
it was
really
pretty
get
amazing.
Out. So really get out and explore the airport itself. The best part was actually the bathroom. The bathroom was so cool.
Okay, so we are walking around the airport and we made a couple of turns, and now we are on the actual other side of the airport. And this is insane. This is like a whole mall. It really is. It's like a Tiffany and Company right behind us. There's a Mac. There is everything that you have in your common mall, right?
Tiffany and Company?
Yes, Tiffany and Company is like, it has like a Hervé store right here, which is insane for an airport, but they even have it themed out to be an airport. Carter, do you know we are on the other side of the earth?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. We are on the other side. This is the first time Daddy's ever been this far. and you got to experience it with us. Look at that.
All right, we've landed in Bangkok.
Yes.
We had a private driver that we hired before we landed to pick us up and take us to our first hotel.
This is the hotel that we stayed in, and we'll give you a complete room view just in a little bit. We want you to see the entire room. But I will tell you, when we landed, we were knocked out. We got room service, and that was it. It was done, because even though it was 4 p.m. U.S. time, it was technically 4 a.m. in Bangkok. So it was a 12-hour difference. We were wired because we wanted to stay up, but we got room service and then we slept. And I don't believe that we got up until, I don't even know what time we got up.
We got up the next day. Well, Carter and I slept in.
Yes.
And you and Chase got up. I think we slept until like maybe 3 in the afternoon. We were exhausted. It was a long flight, you know, but the flight was really nice. I will say ANA, hands down, was an amazing experience for a flight. So if you guys are traveling there, go ahead on ANA. There was so much room. The seats went back, they reclined.
So the video is actually going to pick up now. It's fast forwarding a little bit so you can see when our friends arrived. Even though they arrived earlier that day, that night is when we all got up together and we were able to go to Chinatown. So check this out.
So we met up together and we had such a fun experience in Chinatown.
I'll have one. There you go, Carter. You can dip or you don't have to either.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
This is a pandan custard.
I will say for Carter it was a little bit overwhelming because it was a lot going on. Tip for parents, if you are traveling out of the country and doing things like that, you really need to sit down and talk to your kids about what they're going to experience. Food
venues out there, the vendors out there, yes, it is on the street. It is a night market. But when I tell you, this food that we got was so good, it was so flavorful, and it was so cheap as well. And different pad thais with the eggs right there. It was really good. And now it did rain. I would say that it did rain. It was not rainy season, but the rain would just come out of the blue. And it rained hard. It been, I would say maybe 10, 15 minutes. It was all clear. So,
and we had some great smoothies right there.
Yeah. So here we go with Carter testing out some food. Let's try this
Carter
out.
and Chase.
The meat is so tender.
When would you come back here and eat again?
Oh yeah, easy. It's actually really good.
All right, so Carter, explain to me, what are you eating right now?
Eating an octopus.
A whole piece of octopus? By yourself?
You're so adventurous.
It's good.
Do not spit it out, Carter. Go ahead.
You gotta do it.
Wait, remember, is this alive?
No, it's dead.
Remember those things?
No.
From the bottom. Are these sticky tentacles?
No,
Yay! What do you think?
it's good.
It's good. Why is it good?
The egg. Amazing.
Just the egg
And the chicken.
and the chicken? All right, Marcos, I'm coming to you. What do you think? What do you think about it? It's amazing. Are you just saying amazing like everybody else on YouTube?
I haven't tried it. Amazing.
Nancy, what do you think?
It's different. It's on a hot plate, but a little bit different than I've ever had pad thai. It's really good.
Nice. So this is our private driver that we were able to hire for the entire time, along with others. But I would say this is by far one of the biggest tips that you could have that we're going to give you is, instead of you trying to take public transportation everywhere or trying to find different drivers to take you everywhere, just go for hiring a private driver so they can take you around. They know the area much better, and to be honest, it's way more economical to do it this way rather than trying to find out which bus goes here, which train goes here, or taking tuk-tuks, or even taking motorcycles everywhere.
Yeah, because I will say also is that we were able to experience places that we probably on our own would never have gone to without our driver. Because he knew the back roads to take, he knew how long he can stay there, and then we felt comfortable that someone was there just to pick us up when we were ready to go.
Yes.
So after it started raining, we were like, it's time to go, you know, and we went right back to our hotel. This is Carter finally falling asleep after 27 hours of being up.
Yes, he stayed up for 27 hours, yeah.
Oh my God.
He just couldn't go to sleep. And it was a lot to do with Chinatown.
Yeah, Chinatown, he was just, like we said, he was just overwhelmed and it was just a lot for him. So, you know, all the sounds and the smells and everything else that went on, he just couldn't fall asleep. So finally, and we gave him melatonin. Okay, we did do that. But after 27 hours, he just stayed up, which means I was up for 27 hours and I wasn't the most pleasant person the next day.
So let's take you on a room tour of our suite at the Grand Center in Bangkok.
Yes. So we had a 2-bedroom suite. This was the view and we overlooked a park. Again, it was 2 bedrooms. We had a kitchen, washer and dryer, which was a plus. This is the room the boys shared, 2 beds, and then we had a bidet, which they loved with the heated seats.
Yes, and they had their own bathroom, which was huge.
Yes. We had the room, look how much room there was.
What is that? What are you guys eating?
It's pork skewer.
Ooh.
Sticky rice.
And sticky rice. Is it sweet?
You like it, Carter? So do some sticky rice.
You'll notice that everybody's always asking Carter, do you like it? Because again, he's our picky eater.
He is the picky eater, yes.
This, just exploring another market. We're going out to eat right now. So the kids are, you know, feeding the fish and bread and stuff like that. That's Nana.
Yes. Now, one thing I would say that the food, again, is so fresh. It seems like they just grabbed it out the water, but it's so fresh. Everything is seasoned to perfection. At no point did we ever feel bloated. So now we're at one of the temples right now in Bangkok. We went to the night markets yesterday. I'm pretty sure you guys will see that. And that was in Chinatown. We experienced food on the street, and that was something else. I'll definitely tell you it was something else. But
it's so cheap. Oh my God, everything is so cheap. Like fresh smoothies and fresh fruit and fish and this and that. And it's unbelievably cheap. Unbelievably cheap.
I'm talking about, I got a plate of chicken pad thai, seasoned to perfection. It was literally, what, 80 baht? Which in calculation, or 100 baht. I think it was 100 baht. But in the calculation, it was like $2 and like something cents. So I think it's really cool.
For like $1.42.
Yes, $1.42. So now we're at the temples.
Watermelon and everything.
Yeah, we're at the temples right now. We are being respectful. We're just grabbing some photos and, you know, taking some videos so you guys can see it. But it's actually pretty cool. But this is actually a really cool place. It is a definite change from yesterday, but we're having a good time. Yeah. So the temples were a great experience as well. I will say before we went, we did sit down and talk to our kids about the customs and religion and how to be respectful when we're in the temple. Also, one thing that you had to wear as well were pants. And you'll see us inside here that we're wearing certain pants that Nana was able to get for us ahead of time. But there are plenty of vendors outside the temples that they're selling the pants that the guys have to wear, as well as the ladies. And again, they will let you know what you can wear as far as any strapless. You can't wear strapless and different things like that. But the temples were a great experience because you got to really be immersed in the culture. I can see the cars coming at me. Now, the one thing I would say about the trains are extremely clean. We're from New York and we're used to the subway. I would say like the trains, when you get on there, it's a refreshing feel because there's no eating or drinking on the trains.
And no one's yelling and screaming.
And the kids loved it as well. So we are walking through the train station, believe it or not. And they make it like this because it's close to the King's Palace. So this is why everything looks like this back here, such royalty. It is awesome because it's like royalty right now. So this is us going to another temple. This temple that we went to right here was the Golden Laying Buddha. And this is massive. The video really doesn't do it justice. It is massive. Tuk-tuks, you gotta go on a tuk-tuk if you haven't. Even if it's just once. It's a fun experience. And also if you want to, you can get they have private guides there who will walk you through to tell you about the different things that you are seeing in the temple. Again, we had our own private person, which was Nana, who was able to tell us about everything that was there. Yeah. But if you don't have a Nana with you, you know, I would suggest that you do, you know, spend a little bit more just to have someone so that they can really tell you what you're looking at. So you can see that. These are the guards, and everybody was just so respectful. So So now we're on a boat, but you need to check this out. Ben, so tell us exactly what happened. So what did we do?
We had to put bags on, and because it was high tide, and then we had to walk through some shops that were selling clothes and stuff like that, and over these bags, sandbags, the water was just flowing over it.
Yes.
So much crazy. It was so much fun.
And now we're on a boat, right?
Yep.
Going across the river.
We're gonna go to the Temple of Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long is the ride?
10 minutes.
Okay, all right, let's do it. All right. All right, so this was one of the last temples that we went to before we moved on.
Or day one, or day two.
What? This is crazy.
Just like that, the temple's done. Now we head to Icon Mall by boat.
What is this?
That's the mall we're going to. It's hot, right?
Is that small?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Wow!
师傅的敬礼，同时也是各斗前的热身运动。
Right now, what are we doing?
Getting stir fry.
Huh?
Getting stir fry in a massive market and a massive mall with Gucci and other brands like that.
What are you getting, babe?
Something that looks like watermelon and these yummy pineapples. So good. Jason and everybody being crazy. Again, just try different foods. It's so inexpensive, so try it. If you don't like it, hey, try something else.
Oh, well, you're saying try it. Let's see in a second what she's saying about try it. Let's see.
Okay, side note, this girl right here is, I think I'm a picky eater too. And so this was outside of my comfort zone. But guess what? I tried it and I actually liked a lot of the stuff.
Whoever eats the durian gets a $100 bot shopping spree.
That's only $3.
Say it again.
That's only $3.
That's all we need.
So this is durian. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Not my favorite thing.
Wait, not you yet. Let me get present.
Don't smell it.
Come on.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Alright, one at a time.
Wake her.
Okay.
Oh, God. So with durian, the smell,
Wait, hold on.
it's quite interesting.
It
to
is
me,
interesting.
it smelled like rotten eggs.
It's okay.
Oh, I need
No. How about
Where?
Oh man, everybody looking too.
it's already melted in your mouth to swallow it.
It would be the Americans. Look.
It's like soursop. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
But check out the local in the back looking at us like, these guys from America. Come on, just eat it.
Just go. All of it in. Go. Not the worst. It's just a
I don't mind it.
yeah.
Not bad.
No, because everybody knows like that it's a different smell. It
Yeah.
really has a unique smell to it, which smells like rotten eggs. But it's their local fruit that they love. Like my friend Nancy, she absolutely loves it. And the running joke was because she would have it, and Carter, we got on the train and he was like, it says no durian. So on the train, there is a sign with a big X over durian because the smell is overwhelming and it will stink up the train. So
Yeah.
they're like, you are not allowed to bring that on the train.
So now we are at the Vi Hotel in downtown Bangkok, and this by far is one of our favorite hotels ever.
This hotel was just so spacious. You'll see the bathroom size from the jacuzzi tub. The rooms were big, the living room space that we had, and the staff was just so amazing.
They were so amazing. And this was the executive suite.
So we are at Harborland right now. We went back to Icon Siam. This was the mall we were at a couple of days ago. The reason we went back there was because the kids wanted to go back to this indoor amusement kind of jumpy, bouncy house place that we would have similar to in the States, but 30 times better.
Correct. If you're familiar with like things in the South, it's like catch air or adventure air sports or different things like that.
On
it's
another level.
Park. Yeah,
Not even, it's just on another level. We were on slides, and the slide, it was fun for us. Like, we had fun as an adult. And the best thing about this place, it was so clean.
Yeah.
Everything they had, if you wanted to go as a parent, you wanted to go shopping and drop your kids off, you could hire someone who would stay with your kids the whole entire time, and they're playing with them. They were running around with the kids. They were taking them down the slides and doing all these activities with them so that you can go and enjoy an experience at the mall.
Yeah, they were.
Amazing, mind-blowing.
Don't scream, Brizette. Yeah, right. I'm ready. Oh yeah. Inside. Okay. Oh, it's inside. Inside. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That is cool.
And the cool thing too, they also had attendants that were at each station that your kids were going down, so to show them how to go down, and they were just so sweet to them.
Really, Chase? Really? Carter, what are we doing today? Look.
We're going on the tallest building in.
All right, right now we are experiencing Bangkok at another level. So we are actually 314
meters high at the King Power Building. You get to stand out on this glass platform. Now, it's really thick glass. I was very skeptical about this. The kids hop right into it, as you can see. There's a DJ up there.
It's an experience when you go up there. You can go up there for date night.
314 meters down to the bottom of the streets of Bangkok. So again, this was our video of Bangkok. Now, stay tuned for the next video that's coming up where we take you from Bangkok to Phuket. And this is one that you do not want to miss.
Phuket is awesome.
It was awesome. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for checking in.
Thanks for sharing with us and coming on the journey with us. If you want to see more, please hit that like button, subscribe, and go on the journey.
And just definitely join us on the journey.